Good afternoon, everybody. Facebook Live time. Today we're going to talk about everyone's either favorite or not favorite subject, and that is clutter. And when I was thinking about what I should discuss today, it's just such a prevalent thing today in people's homes, and I just wanted to talk about, even if you're not buying or selling, it's something that can help everyone, and that is to cut the clutter. There are several articles out today about how millennials don't want their parents' stuff anymore. And let me tell you, as personal experience and in my business, that is true. Our young people do not want the heirlooms that we have, the extra couches that we have, the boxes of children's toys or drawings anymore. It's a different world. When my husband and I got started, we took a free dryer from somebody, we took somebody's old couch, we took, a dining room table that somebody was giving away. But life and times are different today. And these days, a lot of the millennials really don't want our baby boomers' stuff anymore. So one of the things that I wanted to discuss was why it's important to get rid of the clutter. And if you're buying or if you're selling, there's a good reason to get rid of your clutter. So one of the reasons why is it causes mental clutter. When you have a lot of stuff in your house and you walk into a room and you see it, it stresses you out, even if you don't realize it. I'm going to share my story when I'm done with the 3 points in a minute, but it really does cause mental clutter. It's really good to have a space, whether you're living in it or you're selling it or you're coming in to buy a space, to have it free of clutter. And a lot of times when we live in our spaces, we get used to the clutter that's there, and I call it being clutter blind. I feel like we don't recognize or realize that the clutter is there anymore because it's become part of our surroundings. It really does cause mental clutter. So get rid of the clutter, and I'm going to give you some ideas on how you can do that. The second thing is it costs you money. Having extra stuff around means it's harder to find things. And so when you go to look for something, and I speak from personal experience because I'm not an expert in this yet, but maybe you can't find that measuring tape, or you can't find that paper, or you can't find something. It costs you money. I know more than once, I'm confessing on national Facebook here, we have had to get a title to a car, and it cost extra money to get it because we couldn't find the title when we were getting ready to sell a car. It cost us extra money. The third thing that happens when you have too much clutter is it costs you time. Just as an example, again, I'm going to confess, I had my daughter's baby shower a couple of weeks ago, and I had a package of pictures that we were going to put in frames to put on the tables as centerpieces. And I knew I had put this package of pictures in a certain place, but I could not find them. And literally, I bet I spent an hour and a half going over again and again places that it could be. I actually did find them after the shower. I put them in a place where I thought it would be easy to find, a place that I opened the door every day, and they were right in this place right inside my pantry, but I didn't find them. It took me an hour and a half of searching for these pictures. So it costs you money, it costs you time, and it can cause mental clutter. So a few months ago, this is my personal story after I've confessed all these other things. Personal story, a few months ago, I got tired of whenever I went into my basement, of it being just full of stuff. It was stuff I was saving for my daughters who were married, who are living in their own homes. They either didn't want it or didn't have room for it. I had stuff from weddings and showers and my own stuff from being married and living in homes for 35 years. And I finally decided to make a decision to hire somebody to come in and help me get rid of the clutter. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It actually took 2 days, 2 separate Saturdays. A young lady came in and helped me go through piles of things, take stuff to Goodwill, donate things to a young lady who is a teacher. Just get the stuff out of my house, because I knew that my girls didn't want a lot of this stuff that I was keeping anymore. And it was so freeing. And now when I go in my basement, I can walk around and I can see where the things are that I actually want to keep. And honestly, if I did want to sell my house, which I don't yet, but if I did want to sell my house, it wouldn't be a big deal to get things ready to go, because the places that people look at are clutter free. I did the same thing with my garage. My garage wasn't nearly in as bad a shape as my basement was, but she came in and helped me get the garage cleared up. Right now, to be honest with you, it has a pile of stuff in it that needs to go from a wedding, but that's temporary and it's going to be cleaned out soon. But I love how I feel when things are clutter free. I have some work to do, just like a lot of you. I still have some drawers and closets that need worked on, but I'm working on those, and I have a goal that by the end of the summer, August 31st, that those closets and drawers are going to be done as well. It just feels better. It shows better. Speaking as a realtor, when I take buyers into a home that's cluttered, that is all they see. They don't see beautiful paint on the wall. They don't see great appliances. They see clutter. And it actually kills your equity. There's a saying in our business that clutter kills equity. You can have a home that maybe isn't as modern or up to date, but if it is clean and if it is clutter free, it will show better than even a higher end home that has clutter in it. So that's my advice today, is cut your clutter. If you need some help in that area, I do have several good business partners that I can refer to you. I have estate sale people, I have cleaners and organizers. I would love to help you with that. If you think you need some help, give me a call, email me. I would love to help you out. Anyway, make it a great week, everybody, and I'll see you on Friday.